name is Rhett DeMille and I'm the owner and founder of PalmettoSoft. Today's video is about meta elements, and it is also step 5 in the PalmettoSoft 10-step SEO process. So please watch the video to the end. We're going to cover some great material, and I'm going to give you a tip to keep you out of trouble, as well as something to kickstart your SEO campaign. As always, we ask our viewers to please subscribe to our channel, share it, like the video, and comment below. So what are meta elements? You may have heard them called meta tags, meta coding, meta optimization. They're all essentially the same thing. Think of a web page or a website using its own language to talk to the search engine, and that's really what meta coding is. It's a way for the website and web page to talk to Google, okay? And for this video, we're going to cover the high points of meta coding, meta elements. We're not going to go into great detail, but if you'd like to, you can go to the description at the bottom of this video, and we provided 3 sources that you can go to and do some really deep dive research to get all that kind of information if you want to get into the nuts and bolts. So the 8 major types are: number 1, title tag; number 2, meta description; number 3, meta keywords; number 4, heading tags; 5, photo tags or image alt tags; 6, nofollow attributes; 7, meta robots; and 8, canonical tags. If you have been in this industry for a long time, you may be thinking a little bit about meta keywords and thinking, well, what happened to meta keywords, Rhett? I don't know if we still use those or not, or what. Actually, we don't. Around 2009, Google put out a message to everybody around September, and they said that they are no longer looking at meta keywords. So for all intents and purposes, I would just leave them alone and don't pay attention to them. Why are meta elements important? Well, number 1, they are speaking to the search engine about what the website is about in the web page. Number 2, optimized meta elements can have a great effect on search engine ranking, whereas incorrectly optimized meta elements can have the opposite effect. And in many cases, if you do it really bad, you're not going to get ranked at all. We'll cover that a little bit later. Finally, optimized meta elements can also increase the click-through rate to your website. Now, the caution tip. This is a very, very fun part of the video for me to do, because it really helps you avoid a major or potential disaster, which can cost you a lot of heartache, money, and time. So please listen carefully, okay, what I'm about to tell you. A lot of times developers will do work on a development server or a staging server, okay? And when they do this, they put nofollow tags in the meta coding. Nofollow tags essentially tell the search engine, do not go into my website and do not index the material or the content and go back to the search engine. Don't do it. So the search engine looks at these nofollow tags and it won't do it. So your content on your development server is safe, okay? All is well. And then we eventually migrate that work from the development server to our live server. Many developers have done this in the past and will continue to do so. They forget the nofollow tags are still there. They launch the development server work to the live server, and then in about 1 month from later on, 2 months, 3 months are going, why am I not getting ranked? What's happening? Why am I not showing up? It's because you left the nofollow tags inside the website, and Google and other search engines are simply not going to index your website. So, nofollow tags. When you're about to move your website, remove them. And now, the smart tip. This is going to help you kickstart your SEO campaign when it comes to meta elements, okay? Your title tag. Your title tag is extremely important and should be not more than 60 characters in length, okay? You also need to include your primary targeted keyword in those 60 characters, okay? It's important to know that Google will index more than 60 characters, But in the search results, they're only going to show up to 60 characters. Well, why is this important not to go over 60 characters? When somebody does a search on Google and the top 10 search results appear, they're going to see snippets. Like I said, your snippet's going to appear. If you're over 60 characters, whatever you have in your snippet is going to be cut off. And that can dramatically lower your click-through rate to your website, okay? So the takeaway here is keep it 60 characters or under, include your primary keyword, okay? And you should be safe. This activity should not be done in 30 seconds. In order to do a really good title, you should spend a little bit of time on it. The benefit from doing this will be great. And also, if you have not determined yet or learned this from this video, title tags are the most important of all meta elements. They are the most important, okay? But I also do not want to discount the other meta elements. They also need to be done very well and optimized in order for your meta elements in your SEO strategy to work at 100% efficiency. Well, folks, it's about time for us to wrap it up. I hope you gained some good information today, as well as some takeaways on ways to avoid some pitfalls, as well as some really cool tips to kickstart your SEO campaign. Please subscribe to our channel. Like I asked you to before, we really appreciate you viewing and taking your time. We're going to be doing a lot more of these videos in the future. So come back and see us. Have a great day, and we'll talk soon.